What's going on, boxing fans? This is QuestX. Glad to be talking to you guys tonight. I had a freaking long ass fucking work week. This video might get a lot of thumbs down, but I don't care. To those who show love, thank you. To those who hate, fuck you. Let that shit marinate. So, on to the reason of this video. It's really simple. I want to respond to the level of vitriol that a lot of people of color, whether that be Latino, Black, Asian American, or Indian American even, who have come on to the YTBC to make videos. This is addressing to, the people who hate on those channels. What the fuck is wrong with you? What in your soul is that fractured, that flawed, that incredibly petulant, that you feel the need to spew your venom at people like us? Oh, wait, let me think. I know what the problem is. The problem is that you've been raised, under the tutelage of those who felt that they always got cheated out of something they felt that was their birthright. They became crippled by failure. They became hobbled, if you will, by rejection. And rather than look inward and say, what did they do wrong? They looked to their neighbor and began to blame their neighbor for why they didn't get something they felt they deserved. You look at the history of this country, we're founded on this belief that people of all different backgrounds and walks of life can come together and make it prosperous. But in reality, you take any history class, you know that wherever there has been the gathering of those of difference, there have been calamity. Look at the migration of those from Ireland during the potato famine. There have always been one man trying to get what the next man has. And if they can't achieve it, then it has to be that man's fault. It's the same system that you have going on here in the YTBC. Let's be real. A lot of it has to do with jealousy. A lot of it has to do with envy. A lot of it has to do with those same principles in which has spawned some of the most hateful stories in mankind. About feeling like, what did the next man get that you didn't get? So you know what? Now that I'm in power, now that I have a voice, I'm going to spew some of the most hateful venom towards your people to sway the public eye, to sway the public opinion, to gang up on you. That's the same situation that's going on in the YTBC. Let's take a look at it from this perspective. And I'm going to get a little deep here. Most people won't know, but some, I'm hoping, will get it. How did Hitler come to power? Was it because he was a charismatic speaker? Or was it because he seized an opportunity? He saw that the Germans were suffering and were not in I don't want to say feasible economic situation, but that the Jews were. And what he did was he sat there and he thrived on German suffering. And he was able to say, hey, see, This is why you don't have the home you should have, is because of a Jewish man. This is why you don't have the career that you have, is because of Jewish propaganda. It's the same shit that goes on in the YTBC. They see a group of people of color, whether that, again, I'll still preface this again by saying Latino, Indian, or Asian descent, coming together and actually forming a camaraderie, and they feel they're left out. What are they going to do? They're going to spew stupid propaganda that's going to appeal to the others that have felt rejected for whatever reason, and to gain a following to perpetuate their fucking stupid racist agendas. Listen, I don't give a fuck if you like me or you don't. I have my own humor. I have my own way of thinking about things. I have my own way of seeing things. And I know you probably do too. But the one thing I always do is I always try to look at things saying to myself, maybe they see something that I don't. But that's with fellow normal people. With you racist pieces of shit? No. What I see when I look at you guys, when I hear you guys, is opportunity. It's opportunity to fucking deflate that bubble that you live in, that your fucking forefathers imprinted on your DNA, telling you that white is right, telling you that, having this ideology that because you look the way you look in the mirror should determine your status in life. That shit is fucking hilarious to me. Because half you motherfuckers will never achieve that life that you've been told that is yours by birthright, and that you see other fellow people on here on YTBC achieve easily, but you haven't, and therefore that fuels your rage and your hatred and your vitriol. But that's, again, the point. You are who you are, and I am who I am. And I'm always going to call that shit right down the middle. And then I'm going to call the people who I feel step in a line. That's all I got to say, man.